ABC 27 Friday Night Overtime. Sponsored by these businesses.
Friday Night Overtime, it's here, guys. Week number 10, and it's a big week.
It's a very big week indeed. Region titles on the line tonight in South Georgia, and we've got some play-in games in the Big Bend.
Already, I cannot believe it's the postseason. Those games in a minute, but let's start with one of those big-time region matchups. A tale of two undefeateds, two nationally ranked high school football programs. Colquitt County hosting the Lowndes Vikings. It's our Friday Night Overtime game of the week. All the makings of an instant classic. Whoever wins this in the driver's seat for the 7A Region 1 crown.
We start opening drive of the games. Vikings with possession, and Ja'Curry Brown can't find anyone open, so he stakes off, picks up the first down. Field goal ensues on that drive, 3-0, Lowndes early.
Off a muffed punt, Packers in prime field position. They're going to capitalize. Xavier Williams going over the middle to a slanting Baby D. Miller for 6. The PAT making it 7-3, and they weren't done that.
That's because with under 2 to go in the first, Packers in the red zone again. This time Williams keeps it himself, finds a hole, races in for the score. We've got a 14-3 ball game.
And the struggle would continue for the Vikings tonight. Brown going long, trying to create a spar, but instead, he's picked off. Diving interception. Play of the week, maybe? TJ Spradley, Colquitt in full control of this one. They go on to win in a landslide. 40-10. Big win for the Pack. Same stakes out at Thomasville High School tonight. The Bulldogs 3-0 in AA Region 1, hosting 3-0 FITZGERALD. The winner, they control their own destiny. You know what's up. Bulldogs with the ball in the middle of the second quarter, down 14-7. First and goal. Ronnie Baker handing it off to Ricky Fulton for the carry, straight up the gut for the touchdown, tying the game up. 14-14 into the second nearing. Ronnie Baker again going to Fulton. If it's not broke, why fix it, right? Carry straight through the middle for another score. It's 21-14. 30 seconds to go. Hurricanes with the ball, 1st and 10. The pass is incomplete. Bulldogs in the lead at the end of the first half. They would fall short, though, 29-28. FITZGERALD on top.
Over Thomas County Central, perfect in 4A Region 1. CAIRO 1-1, tight race with a few weeks to play. First and goal, Syrup Makers Kevin Speed running the ball this time, finds the end zone. Syrup Makers up 6-0 in the first quarter. Jackets with the ball now, middle of the first quarter. Khalid Guyton throws to Takeem Wallace, who's taken down soon after the catch. Syrup Makers go on to win this one, 25-13. The postseason officially begins next week for high school teams in Florida, but it started early for some teams in the Big Bend because of COVID. Teams could opt into the postseason, meaning less teams available, which means to even things out. Some teams have to play to get their way in. A blind draw deciding this one. Florida High undefeated in 3A, having to play their way in against Walton tonight. 3 years this week. Cam Brown's been gone. Knowles putting on a show for him tonight. Trey Donaldson, the dime to Jahaz Morgan, and this one makes it 27-0. What a pass. And then some trickeration a little bit later. Donaldson to George Henderson all day, going to Emory Laird. Seminoles, they win big. 64-7, the final in that one.
Big statement win. Undefeated Monroe also having to play their way in Class 2A at University Christian tonight. Monroe having a tough time getting anything going against this UC defense. Luke Thomas blowing that play up. A tough night for the Bobcats. They fall 42-0, but don't hang your heads. Heck of a season for you guys.
In 1A, Taylor County at Franklin County in a play-in game. This one all Bulldogs. First play of the game. Kevis Thomas with the QB sneak, jumping over Seahawks, and he just keeps going all the way to the end zone, putting the Bulldogs on the board 8-0 after a 2-point conversion. Then after an interception, back on offense. Thomas doing a little bit of everything tonight. 16-0 after the 2-point conversion as he cruises his way into the end zone. Bulldogs, they're moving on, 38-0.
You think he's tired? A lot of running there. Same story for Hamilton County at Fort White in a 1A playing game. First quarter, Fort White with the rock. They keep it on the ground. Tyler Jefferson, Tavion Taylor taking the handoff. He runs it in for 6. PAT makes it 7-0. Late first half, Fort White again on offense, scrambling, airing it out. DeAndre Johnson picking it off for the Trojans and runs it in for the long touchdown, nearly 100 yards. Get that man some water. It's
I'm
7-6.
Give me a defib.
Close one, but Hamilton County does fall 14-6. Their season is over. Cheerleaders, take us to break.
You're watching Friday Night Overtime on ABC 27. Go Noles!
so they can play and they can dance.
I
can't do both. I can't do either, but I can't do both at once for sure. Welcome back, everybody, the Godby High School Marching Cougar Band, our band of the week. A lot of good games so far tonight, Dom.
And we have even some more to get to. Shall we start with a tour of Leon County?
Let's do it.
All right. Godby closing out the regular season against Lincoln. Second time they played the season, looking for a win this go-around. All Trojans early. Perry Fisher to Christine Delberto. Big pickup. They'd settle for a field goal. Cougar defense relentless in this one. 6-0 Lincoln in the second. Later, up 12-0 Trojans. They're going to find the end zone. Dorian Collier muscled it in. Close one here, but the Trojans get the win, 36-32.
Rickards high at Chiles tonight. Both teams were scoreless in the first quarter, but things getting a little interesting here after a Rickards touchdown, a fumble recovery early in the second quarter. Chiles able to shift the momentum in their favor after a big fourth down stop and a fumble recovery of their own. That momentum didn't last very long, though. Rickards high goes on to tame the T-Wolves tonight, 35-10. Rickards on top.
Homecoming night at North Florida Christian, hosting the Baby Rattlers of FAMU DRS senior quarterback Braylon Phillips, homecoming king.
Look at that.
And that's why he's king. He's going to show it right here on this touchdown pass to Traylon Ray.
Oh,
FAMU
money.
DRS. Yeah, they're not going to get a hold of this one. NFC winning big in this one, 41-20. Happy homecoming.
Happy homecoming to the Eagles. The Lafayette Hornets on the road to open the postseason next week, closing out the regular season at home tonight against the Trenton Tigers. 8 minutes into this one, Trenton's Tristan Sloan running it into the end zone for 6 points. Tigers on the board early, 7-0. Trenton on offense once again, and again, the same result. Tyler Perry finding Patterson Wiles, easy 6 with the PAT. It's 14-0 Trenton. Trenton, they get the win over Mayo tonight, 35-21, your final score.
WAKULLA hitting the road tonight, headed west to Fort Walton Beach. War Eagles strike quickly. Jakari Irvin takes a handoff, stumbles, races 23 yards in for the touchdown. 7-0 the score. Second quarter, more offense for WAKULLA. Jakari Evans this time on a 9-yard touchdown run. 14-0 War Eagles take the lead, and they get the good win tonight on the road, 35-24. Taking it back across the border to South Georgia, Single A Region 2, a gauntlet. Trojans hosting Clinch County in Quitman. First drive of the game, Brooks County going for it on fourth down. Good decision. Omari Arnold runs in for the touchdown.
Ooh, nice.
Trojans strike first. Clinch with the ball. Marcavius Grady finds a hole, carries it into the red zone. They can't score on this one. Brooks County doing all the scoring. 45-3. Yeah, that's a final from Quitman.
PELHAM 3-0 in Single A1, but there is a lot of teams in the mix. Hosting TERRELL County at the Nest, Den Jensen Jr. in the first quarter, handing it off to his running back, and he gained a few yards here. That's about it, though. TERRELL County's turn, throwing a pass, couple yards gained. On the next play, TERRELL County would score a touchdown, and they squeak out the win over PELHAM tonight, 22-20.
In GISA action, Brookwood facing region foe TIFTAREA tonight. Tift at Brookwood closing the fourth. Number 9, he's going to find the end zone here.
Oh, nice.
Warriors going to get the close of the first half. Tift takes over in the ensuing half. This one caught to the sideline, makes a move, cuts upfield. Can he dance around the defense? He is. What a nifty play. Warriors, they're going to win a nail-biter in this one. 28-27, your final. And a lot of good games tonight, Allison, but Week 10 got underway last night.
Oh, yeah, under Thursday Night Lights. It sure did, and you know what time it is.
Oh, I think that means
Flashback
it's...
Friday.
Whoop, whoop.
There you go. Bainbridge at Westover Thursday night. I feel like we need lights for that or something. They
Yeah,
are
strobe
perfect
action.
in 4A Region 1 play. On the board here, Quaid Hawkins to Monteric Robertson. That is 6 points on the board. PAT making it 7. Westover tied it up late in the first half, but the Bearcats control it in the second. 28-14 your final. 3-0 now in region play.
Mitchell County gaining ground in Single A1 at Randolph-CLAY and rolling up 30-0 in the second quarter. Adding to it, Darian Williams, so easy. And later, the give goes to Tony Burks. He takes it wide, finds the sideline, and gets it across the goal line. No contest. Eagles win 54-6. 3-1 now in the region. Eagles, they're surging.
A comeback. Gotta love it. Some 8-man football to talk about. Westwood hosting Solid Rock on senior night on Thursday. A lot of defense in this one, but sometimes that can lead to offense. The high snap into the end zone. Trace Lamberth, he recovers it all over it. It's 18-8 Westwood, and the Cats go on to win big on senior night. I love all these homecoming and senior night wins, right? Shout out tonight, the Chiles girls swim and dive team, your Class 3A state champions, and they won big too, Dom.
34 points over Fleming Island, their 7th title since 2010, and their 2nd straight. The boys finish in 3rd.
They didn't want to be left out.
Yeah, they didn't.
The girls won, the boys got 3rd, and I just have to say something else. This is the 2nd state championship for Chiles High School in the last week, because as we know, the boys golf team won their 2nd straight state championship last week. So congrats to Chiles. All they do is win.
All they do, and what a great time to be a Timberwolf right now, right? I think. Do you think I would look good maybe if we start wearing that?
Can you play golf? Can you swim and dive?
If they got a putt-putt team, maybe.
Don't take him. Don't take him. So congrats to the Chiles Timberwolves, the girls swim team, your Class 3A state championship, winning their 2nd straight title. The boys finishing 3rd. So a lot of high school football tonight. All the highlights, all the scores on the website, WTXL.tv, and Florida State back in action after a bye week.
Absolutely back at home. Well-needed rest. Yes. I think the Seminoles needed well-rested need for the rest of the fans watching to see how they're going to respond after the big Louisville loss. Pittsburgh coming to town. You got to feel like Norvell and them got to be reeling in some confidence.
And I think everybody's crossing their fingers. Norvell playing a little coy about the return of Tamarion Terry and Hamza Nasruddin. So hopefully we'll get a player back on offense, maybe a player back on defense, maybe both. That game kicking off at 4 o'clock. Dom will have all your highlights, all your scores tomorrow on ABC 27. So don't change the channel. See ya.